Hi, everyone. It's that time of year again where we get a chance to delve into our audition excerpts and hone our violin skills. My name is Kahng, concertmaster of APO and professor of violin at the University of Arkansas. Let's begin with the first excerpt, Scheherazade. Scheherazade is a symphonic suite composed by Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov in 1888, based on the collection of Middle Eastern folk tales compiled in Arabic, titled 1001 Nights. Shahirazad is featured as a primary character, an incredible storyteller who was able to captivate a king by telling him 1,000 stories over the course of 1001 nights. This excerpt expresses the beauty of a sweeping landscape of a faraway land, told through Scheherazade's incredible storytelling skills, all represented in a lyrical and swinging melody. This excerpt, therefore, should feel smooth and unbroken. Create your most beautiful sound. And though there is only one dynamic printed here, Mezzo Piano, make sure your line carries different colors and shades of Mezzo Piano. Take a moment to consider the rhythms. The dotted eighth sixteenth should be rhythmically precise, but still singing. Practice thinking of the dotted eighths as a group of 3 sixteenths together. Make sure you also hear the 16th note that follows exactly, so it's not longer or shorter than a true 16th note. There are a few instances where there are either notes tied or slurred over a bar line. Make sure the tie is exact and that we are not late to start the second eighth note. Make sure we are actively subdividing through the long notes to ensure rhythmic accuracy. Measure 5 and 6 are places where it might be easy for the 16th to rush or clump together. Make sure you control your fingers, especially your pinky. Remember that these 16ths are not that fast. These 16ths are part of a lush, long, and beautiful line. The first line of this excerpt features a few tricky places where you'll have to plan and practice your pinky placement. Let's go back to measure 1. You'll be using your pinky on the shortest note, a 16th note, and also the highest note, an E. As part of the melody, this is the most interesting note, but it is also the shortest. Besides making sure it is rhythmically precise, which requires good control of our pinky, we have to make it the most expressive and prominent. Measure 2 features a pinky that is part of a string crossing under a slur. To ensure a smooth line and smooth transition, make sure your hand and pinky are ready to be placed on the D string. This might mean that your hand will have to be a bit more closed than usual and/or more stretched. Finally, going back to measure 5. Here, we combine everything that has come before. It's an elaboration of the melody and the string crossing issue. Make sure each note, E, that we hit in measure 5 are the same pitch, expressive and rhythmic. Then, when we go to measure 6, make sure again that your hand is ready for the string crossing to the D string for the 4th finger. The second line is a wind down and a way for the melody to come to a close. There are still the same challenges with rhythm and line, so make sure your tied notes, like in measure 11, are given its full value, and make sure slurred notes, like measures 7 through 8, have a smooth string crossing across the bar line.